Welcome again, guys. It is Dating with Reptar, and I am Reptar. And my next customer is in the hot seat. Hey, girl. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, I am Reptar Love Jones, R3PTAR underscore LOVEGONEZ. And your name and age for the fans, my dear.
So my name is Andriana White, and I'm 24 years old.
24. Do you feel any different than 23?
No, honestly, I really don't. It was like gradual. It was really smooth.
I feel you. So your occupation is
I'm a full-time student, so right now I'm pursuing my law degree and my master's in social work.
whoa.
Yeah.
I missed a lot. Your zodiac big three.
So Sun, Aries, Moon, Taurus, Rising, Gemini.
So what brings you to this dating world today?
I think what brings me to this dating world is that I feel like dating is really different because one through the pandemic, you can't. It's hard to meet people like the organic way. Like you
Mm,
really can't like go to the library and like bump someone's shoulder and like do things old fashioned. So I think it's just adapting to what the world brings, and I think now the world is going more online. So it's just
gotcha.
adapting, but I think face to face is important as well.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, like I call it, you always have a pen pal, regardless, virtual or you writing them a note. This is considered your pen pal.
That's a good way to look at it.
Facts.
Yeah,
Are you interested in one gender or are you flexible?
I am flexible. So yeah,
Oh, you're my first one. Talk about it, please.
yeah, I
What
am
does that look like?
So I'm flexible. I think I'm flexible like in like theory, but like I'm not flexible. I'm not as flexible as I would like to be in practice because I tend to like men a lot more. So I'm like way leaning towards men, but
Okay.
it's not like cis men. Like I'm way leaning to like cis men, but
Okay.
it's not like by like how do I put it? It's just like that's what I was like brought up around, and like I feel like I didn't really start like exploring sexuality and gender until I came to college, and
Mm,
then still like I'm not like open. Like I'm not like I only talk about it if it's asked of me. If it's not asked of me, I don't open. So a lot of assumptions get made that
that's
it's
fair.
I like cis men. So until somebody asks me, I'm not like very forthcoming with it.
Okay.
And it's not like in a shameful way. Just like usually men approach me, and I like men, so I don't really go further than that. But if a woman approached me and I thought she was attractive, I would, say the same thing, but that doesn't really happen. So, you know,
So,
yeah.
just for the fans, what is a cis male?
So a cis man is like when you identify with your headspace, with the genitalia that you were born with. So it's when everything like aligns mind and genitalia.
Gotcha. So
Mhm.
just the fans know, because I don't want to give y'all false information. At least she can tell me because she's flexible.
Yeah.
Three traits you look for in someone.
Three traits I
Three.
look for. All right. So hardworking.
Hmm.
I like when people just like naturally have ambition, but like in a healthy way. Like I don't want you to work yourself to the ground, but I just do want you to have like a goal. I don't really care what the goal is, but just kind of working towards something. Like I just when people just like are content, it kind of like bothers me a little bit. 'Cause I feel like you can always be doing something that's like not even like work, just personal growth, reading, a hobby. Like there's always so much improvement one can make.
Okay.
I like someone with a sense of humor because honestly, like life is too like morbid to not be funny about this at sometimes. Like I
Gotcha.
can't have someone that's always like really serious because then it's just boring. I don't like I need to laugh a lot. Like I do really serious stuff at school. I can't just like come home and be like dry. I'm already dry like for most of my day. Yeah. And
So,
then, yeah.
so your three traits in retrospect, just to name them off, were
Hardworking,
Mm,
someone that's funny, and then like I guess someone that's family oriented. I think being family oriented is super important.
gotcha. Turn on and turn offs, three of each.
Turn offs are someone that's really narcissistic and self absorbed.
Ooh,
Yeah, that I
that's
can't. Someone that doesn't know how to let go of past trauma. Like I am not a healing ground, and I don't really care. Like I care what happened, but not to the extent that like I need to hear about it every day.
I get you.
My last one is just lack of personal boundaries. Like when people just don't have healthy boundaries, I don't like that.
Okay.
Turn on people that are self-aware, people that are always working to better themselves, and people that just realize like life is life and you just have to adapt to it and it's not so rigid.
Gotcha. Does age matter?
um Age matters only when it comes to younger, so I really don't mess with people that are younger than me more than 2 years.
Okay.
Older than me is not really that much of a thing, but younger I just don't do.
So in retrospect, so that means if somebody's 60 years old, woman or male, since you're flexible, says, I want you, miss, that means yes.
Okay, no, okay, I
So
cap it. You
what's your
can't be older
range?
than my yeah. You can't be older than you can't be older than my parents. Like you can't be like because my parents are like 50 and 60, so you have to like cap it at like kind of like 40 because you can't like be friends with my parents. Like that's kind of awkward.
I
So
mean, it almost works out.
just can't happen. I mean, it would be good, but it would be awkward for me. So no, thank you.
No,
Mhm.
does height matter?
Um, you just can't be shorter than me. Like, or no, you can't be short. Like, yeah, can't be shorter than me. Maybe by a little bit. Like maybe by like if I'm 5'5", you can't be like lower than like 5'3" because if you have shoes on, you're 5'5". You feel me?
Okay.
But like, yeah, so you just have to be. We have to be eye level. I can't look down on you. It wouldn't make me feel good.
she she said.
So and then tall, like yeah, like no more than a foot taller than me. Because at that point, it's just that's awkward. I don't want to like crane my neck every day to have a normal conversation.
No, I get you. Does race or ethnicity matter?
Yeah, I'll be that person. I only date people of color,
Period.
more predominantly black. Like black is my first choice. My last choice. It will take a lot of convincing to go out otherwise. But
Okay.
I'm a real firm believer in black love and just yeah, all that good stuff. Right. Yes.
Yay. Thank you so much for joining this episode. And your name again, name, age, and occupation for the fans.
Yes, Andriana White, 24, full-time grad student.
Full-time grad student that's about to tell me to go get a will because she's about to be a lawyer.
Yes.
So if you want that lawyer social work money, you know where to find me, which is Instagram, Reptar Love Jones, Reptar underscore Love Jones, R3PTAR underscore LOVEGONEZ. And I will send her social media, not her phone number. So you know where to find me. Deuces.